What's up guys, John here. Hope you're having a great day, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to play Yellow by Coldplay. This is a great song to practice your acoustic rock strumming on, and we're going to do a slightly different tuning in today's lesson. There's two main parts you're going to learn, the verse and the chorus. Then we're also going to learn an ending, which is actually my favorite part. It has a little twist in the chord progression. I'll point that out when we get there. Before we get into the lesson though, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe. We've got new video lessons dropping every single day on the channel, and there's hundreds of other lessons to check out on the channel as well. So thank you guys so much for the support. All right, let's get into the lesson. Okay, first up, we're gonna talk about the tuning, which is kind of a weird tuning. I can't think of any other song that uses this tuning, and let me show you it. If you're in standard tuning, you've got E, A, D, G, B, E. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the D string and you're gonna drop it down to B. So it's gonna go down quite a bit. So it's gonna go E, A, and then this is gonna be a B string. So you can tune it, instead of playing to the 5th fret here, you can tune to the 2nd fret on the A string. Should sound like that note, or you can use your tuner and drop it down to the note B. Then we've got a G, which is, we left that alone, and the B string is left alone, but the high E string, we're gonna drop 1/2 step down to E flat or D sharp. So that's our tuning. One more time. E, A, B, G, B, E flat. So the first part we're gonna learn is the verse, and it sounds like this. So really we've got 3 chord shapes I'm going to show you for this section. The first one is a B shape. We're going to put our first finger on the 7th fret of the low E, 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the A string. We'll play the open B string now, which will be our 4th string, and then 2nd finger goes on the 8th fret of the G string, and then the rest of the strings, the 2nd string and the 1st string, open. So that's going to be our B shape, and it has a nice open sound to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to stay on this chord for 2 bars. Then we're going to move down to an F sharp chord, and to play this chord, put your thumb on the low E string, 2nd fret. Then we're gonna mute the A string. We'll put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, the 3rd string, and then 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the B string and the open 1st string. This is gonna be F sharp. Then we're gonna go to an E shape. It's like an E major 7. Another really cool chord. It's gonna be open, all 6 strings. So open, 2, open, 1, open, open. It's an E major 7. So each chord is gonna get 2 bars. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, then go to F sharp, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be the chords for our first section. Now when we go to the chorus, we've got one little part. We're going to come back to this B, and we're going to go. And that's taking that first shape for our B, and we're adding our pinky to the 9th fret on the 3rd string, the G string. And that leads us into the B section, or the chorus. And that's going to go like this. So for that chorus section, we'll be starting on that E chord, and we're gonna play for 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're gonna go up to a G sharp minor shape for 2 beats, which is gonna be 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the low E, then skip a string, play the 4th fret on the D string and the 4th fret on the G string. And you've got these 2 open strings ringing. And then we're gonna go to that F sharp shape. So 2 beats here, 2 beats here, 4 beats here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, switch. And then repeat that. We do that 3 times. Then after the 3rd time, we just stay on the E for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, whole note. 1, 2, 3, then back to the first part. So with the strumming, for all of these sections, the main rhythm is going to be 8th notes, which I'll play those just as all downs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 8 strums per measure. And again, that's a typical rock feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Just keep plowing those 8th notes until you have that whole note there. So if you want to add even more rhythmic elements to that, you can play 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a... So that's 2 8th notes, 1 and. Then on the 2nd beat, you play an 8th note, 2 E and do 2 16th notes. So like this, 1 and 2 E and a... Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And we would count it 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... And you can kind of accent the backbeat, meaning 2 and 4, like this. 1, 2, 4. So those are our 2 main sections. Now the very last time when it kind of does a breakdown and we're ending the song, there's a little twist. This chord, the F sharp, becomes a minor chord. So it sounds like this. So that's my favorite part, because the whole time through the tune we're hearing that F sharp as a major chord, but then it becomes this. Just a beautiful voicing. So the way you play that is you put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the low E string, you mute the A string, then on the 4th string and the 3rd string you play the 2nd fret. See, I've got my 3rd finger and pinky there. Then you've got an open B string and 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. So altogether, I've got 2, mute, 2, 2, open, 1. So when you end it, you got this. And then you end on E. There you go, guys. That's a breakdown on how to play Coldplay's Yellow. There's a lot of layered guitar parts on it, but if I were to play this just on one acoustic guitar for somebody to sing, that would be the part that I would play in that tuning. If you guys want to see a lesson on a standard tuning version of this, I can do that as well. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you want to follow along with me on Instagram at John McLennan, I post there pretty much daily as well. So if you want to be a part of it there, check it out, and we'll see you guys in another video real soon.